Hello and welcome again. Today we will talk about SD cards, micro SD cards, a quick overview, and what's the specificities and how to use it or when to use which one. But before that, just a small reminder that you can subscribe for those of you who haven't yet subscribed. So please just click on the subscribe button, and I'll be more than thankful and grateful if you just subscribe, and also if you leave any comments about your thoughts of this video or other videos you can find in my channel talking about different stuff. So this being said, yes, please subscribe, yes. Okay, so this being said, let's talk more about the subject of today, which is SD cards and micro SD cards. So here in my hand I have the Lexar Professional SD card and the SanDisk Extreme Pro micro SD card. So what's the difference between both? At first sight, you can say that you have a very clear difference of the size. So this is not the card, this is just an adapter. So this is an adapter where you can put your small micro SD card, because the micro SD card can be used in both the big format, adapted format, and the small format. So this format is suitable for use with smartphones or with action cams like the GoPro, for example, or can also be used in video cameras or in shooting material like reflexes or bridges or any other type of cameras. So let's see what does it look like from inside. Let's take it out of the box and see what does it look like. And compared to this one, you can see that there is not only a difference in the size, but also a difference in the components. Let's get the SD card. So here we have our Lexar Professional SD card. So you see here it's you have the lock-in button. You can use it to lock the card. So when the switch is off, when it's down, it's the card is locked. So you cannot write inside the card. You cannot write files or modify files inside the card. It's a kind of security, physical security of writing into the card. It's quite practical. And now, if you want to see the micro SD card, so here is the micro SD card. It's quite small, so let's compare both. If you put it, you can see that it's very, very small compared to the SD card. And let's see now from the behind side, the back side. You can see that these pins here, we don't have quite the same number of pins from this one and this one, but this is a quite special case because it's a V60 SD card, I'll explain later on. But if you want to compare this SD card with this micro SD card with the SD card, you want to compare it to compare something which is on the same specificities. Let's say this one is V30, it's not V60, so it's ultra high speed one. So this number here specifies the speed of the card, and this corresponds to this kind of cards. If you want to compare with the SD card. So this is very synthetic about the format of the cards. So here you have behind quite the same format, only one line of the pins of the connectors, but do we have the same size? Do we have the same number? Here we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and here we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So we have 8 connectors in the small one and 9 connectors in the big one. Honestly, I don't really care about this. I've been using cards since a long time ago, and I don't really care about the number of the connectors. So I guess if you're not really using the hardware side of this card, so you won't be more interested about this part, but you'll be more interested about how to use the storage and when to use it. So this card, it's what we can call a micro SD, 128 gigabytes. This specifies the size of the card, the capacity of the card, and it's a micro SDXC, so it's extreme card. Like the X stands for the extreme. V30, it's the standard of the versioning, and the number 1 here, it stands for the ultra high speed version. So this is the UHC1, which is a very high speed standard. It's not the highest one, but it provides you with a decent speed, which is for now, for this one, it's as specified by the manufacturer, a writing speed up to 90 megabytes per second and 170 megabytes per second. So this is what they don't have enough space here to write this stuff, but it's written here. You have 170 megabytes per second. This is the read speed, maximum read speed in the laboratory of SanDisk. So you might experience lower speeds when using this card, and this is especially related to the size of the files. Are you using are you using this card to copy one big file? For example, if you want to copy one big file of 30 gigabytes inside this SD card, so then you can reach the top speed of the 170 megabytes, and this also depends on the speed of the copying material. If you use it in a computer that supports this writing and reading speeds, you won't be limited by your hardware. But just keep in mind that the slowest hardware will fix the write and the read speed. So it will not only depend on the card, but it will also depend on where you put the card and how to use it. So these kind of cards are quite robust. So this is the Extreme Pro. And compared to this one, Lexar Professional, these are the one of the highest standards of the cards. Here you see that in the Lexar Professional you have the V60, which stands for the standard above the V30, and which can be used for high-speed copying and writing into the devices. So here you have the UHC2, which provides you with this second line of the connectors. And when you see this, you can know that you are using a very high speed card. And this one, you can see that we don't have only 170 megabytes. So now you can read your card intelligently. So you have here 250 megabytes per second in read speed. Again, it's only the read speed, but for the write speed, the V60 cards can reach up to 120 megabytes per second for writing, and this is what's written in the. This is what is written in the box. So you have. Oops. Oh, sorry. it's not the good. Chip. So Here you have 250 megabytes per second read speed and 120 megabytes per second in the write speed. So it's suitable for 4K videos, and it follows the standard of the 10 the 10 class SD cards. So starting from the 10 class, you will need it's the maximum class, and starting from the 10, you will need to pay attention to the number near the V. So here you have V30. It's also a 10 class, so it's very high speed. But here you have the V30, which is the UHC1, and here, for the top speed, 250 megabytes per second, you have a UHC, also the class 10. Where is it? It's not even written because it's over. No, it's here. Yeah, it's 10 class, and V60 UHC2 ultra high speed, and this is an SDXC extreme card. So this card is almost the same as this one, but you will not have this physical lock here, which is useful for locking the cards physically if you want to plug it into a device and use it only in read-only mode. In this card, you don't have this kind of security because it's very small. You can use it in a tiny material like raspberries or in phones, or even in GoPros, so you don't have to unplug it and put the switch on and off. But if you need to do this and to use it in a computer, you can use your adapter. And here you have the adapter that is suitable only for micro SDXC and SDHC, which is high speed, or micro SD, but it's only for up to the V30. You see, you have this kind of pins. If you want to use a very high speed SD card, which is the standard UHC2, then you will go to the you will need to use the another adapter type, which is we have I might have an example, yeah, which is like this one. It's also provided by Lexar, which is and it's suitable for UHS2, ultra high speed 2. So yeah, it's not UHC, it's UHS. Sorry for the lapsus. And here you see that we have the second pins that specifies that this card is a very high speed, ultra high speed version 2. So from here you see, only from looking at this, you can say that these ones are ultra high speed class 1 maximum, and these two are ultra high speed starting from class 2. See, this is up to 250 megabytes per second, and these two are up to 170 megabytes per second. So this is a very quick and overview about these cards. And if you have more questions, you can post them in the comments, and maybe if you want deeper comparison or overview, I can do more in another video, or maybe we can also talk about slower cards. So this don't look at the brand, because Kingston make also very fast cards now, but this is a very old one, and you see that here it's class 4, 32 gigabytes per second. Class 4 is very slow, so this one, don't even try to use it for a 4K video. So thank you for watching, and please subscribe to my channel, and if you have any question or comment, just leave it post it in the comment section. Yeah, we have quite a number of cards here. Thank you very much. Please subscribe.